Behold, optic blast!
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Alright, how do we start this? Hey guys, No Rhythm here. Just want to give you guys a little bit of an update. No video update or channel update, just want to give a little personal update, a little me to you, to tell you what I've been up to, where I've been, and have I stopped making videos? And I want to tell you all about it. And first of all, no, I haven't stopped making videos. I haven't lost any interest in making Daily Dose of Hype. In quite contrary, I'm making Season 4. What I know it's kind of weird because I just mentioned that Season 3 was going to be the final season, but I decided to put out Season 4 so I could, sit back and collect as much clips as I can. And I realized maybe it's a good time to actually do a Season 4 instead of dragging out Season 3. Season 3 being like a whole bunch of volumes, than just like, just separate. Because I realized that the first season of Daily Dose Hype had around like 14 volumes. Season 2, 16 volumes, and Season 3, I decided Season 3, let's do the 14 to 16 volume mark. And I'm gonna do the same thing for Daily Dose Hype Season 4. But this video is not about Daily Dose of Hype. Somewhat it is, but it's not. It's about what I've been up to and how my life kind of got kind of weird. So I want to let you guys know what's happening with me, because what's happening with me does affect production behind the scenes. And I'm just going to let you guys know that this video is kind of personal. So if you guys are not into that, feel free to click away. But if you guys are interested what's been going on and what I've been thinking about, stay tuned and watch. So where can I start? So as you guys may know, that I was on unemployment for quite some time. And it was kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of interesting being on unemployment for a while. Like, to be honest, all through my life, I've just been constantly working. There was never a time that I was like kicking back. I think the only time where I was literally just kicking back was when I was a teenager. But I decided to focus on a little bit more on my videos, and I decided to focus a little bit more on streaming. But I was mostly towards my videos. But then, there was a point in time where I kind of lost drive. I think I started losing drive when I started realizing that my viewership has been cut in half due to me being shadow banned. And at the same time, I felt like putting more and more content out was a way to fix it. And I've been cutting corners in my belief, because I've just been doing like, the YouTube shorts. I tried doing the 30-second video clips like what Brian F is doing and all that stuff. A lot of people started doing that because the YouTube algorithm was kind of acting weird. So I decided to go on panic mode, and as I was making videos, I started realizing that I started to betray some of my core beliefs when it came to video. When I put out videos, when I upload videos, was I was releasing too many videos and not enough quality. And I think I started doing that right after, what was that? Alpha Strike? Daily Dose of Alpha Strike. Because I started doing that, seeing that it just had a terrible view count. And I started doing that. So I just started uploading things just half-assedly. And at the same time, I was very not motivated to do anything after that. It was a mixture of me not really having a purpose. If you guys don't know, a lot of people coming out of, like, let's say, the pandemic, a lot of people had a hard time adjusting, going back to the norm. And I was one of them. I was concerned about getting myself a job, even though that I needed to get myself a job. I'm not one to just live off unemployment and stuff like that. To be honest, I'm pretty much against that. At the same time, I was worried because my last job, they canned me, and my employer said not too nice things about me. What really hurt my ego, to the point where I really started questioning about, the field I was in and if I was any good in my field. So a lot of that started happening, and then I kind of fell into a bit of a depression. And when I mean depression, I don't mean medical depression. So that I meant like kind of like in a slump. Like I felt like, what's the purpose anymore? What is all to gain? I started to not really take care of myself, and I actually started to become less and less social with my community as well as the FGC, and yeah, I actually just became my own worst enemy during that time. And to be honest, and you could tell right now that, like, nothing's really going on with me, nothing really happening, and at the same time, in that same mindset, I decided to make Guilty Gear, Daily Dose of Guilty Gear. What, to be honest, looking back at the two Guilty Gear Daily Dose of Hype videos, they're fucking garbage, man. I don't know what was going through my head, but yeah, that was rocky. I honestly feel bad for releasing them because I realized that I was using the same method as Street Fighter, and Guilty Gear is not Street Fighter. Like, their camera angle is completely different and all that stuff. So I really need to readapt Guilty Gear Daily Dose of Hype. And I don't know. At the same time, I don't know what's going on with me. I was just like in a slump. Like, nothing's really going on, and a lot of my friends left Montreal, and that kind of depressed me. A lot of my old hangouts, my old watering holes and stuff like that, most of them closed down, and that also depressed me. And a lot of times I was just walking around in the city, like going here and there, trying to get all nostalgic and all that stuff. And I just realized, like, things aren't the same anymore. I'm 30 years old. Time moves on, people move on, and when you reach this age, you start kind of fretting. And I started to fret, where I was in life. What's going to be happening to me? Am I still going to be doing Daily Dose Hype? Am I still going to be a cook? Am I going to go back to my dojo? Like, a lot of things started like popping up to me, and yeah. So, like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, the pandemic really brought me down. It really brought me to Slooper. It really did not do me well, mentally and physically. I've really put on some weight. As you could tell, I'm sweating right now because I've been jogging. But yeah, I actually kind of pulled myself up. I kind of pulled myself up in my bootstraps because I decided to start looking for a job. And I said to myself, like, I need to get myself a job. If I get myself a job, I'm going to be more motivated to do things, and I need to push myself a little bit more. I got a job, then I left it because of legal reasons. No, not legal. I didn't get in trouble with them. Let's just say the place was something from like Kitchen Nightmare, and I just ran out of that place, and all that stuff. The other thing I rather want to keep to myself, but whatever. The point being, I got out of there, and now I'm working at a new place. I was really nervous to get back into the kitchen just because my last experience wasn't really too good. So I decided to go into this kitchen. People are friendly there. A lot of people around my age, around 20, 25 to 30 years old, and like everyone's around my age group. And a very positive kitchen. I'm really enjoying it, very much so. Like they're very like I say, they have good vibes. They're very like they're there to help me out. They're there to teach people, and they work as like a really proper team. And I really really like this kitchen, and I really hope that we will be able to work together as long as we can. So like I'm really enjoying it there. And after 2 weeks of working there, I started getting my groove back. I started getting most of my creative groove back, and I decided to get back into video editing. But at the same time, I kind of needed to focus at my job. So ergo, another reason why I haven't really been making any videos is because I'm working at this really, really cool job, but I really like the people there, and the place is nice. The food is good. That's one important thing. as a cook, if you work at a restaurant, what makes good food, that means everything. Like, no joke. Like, that means everything. If you're working at a restaurant, what gets things prepackaged the majority of time, and they have a microwave where they tell you put the dish in the put XYZ in the microwave and put it on the plate and serve it up. You're not learning anything. You're not doing everything's done fresh there. So that's really good. That's really good. So yeah, like that's also a lot of reason why I've been gone is because I got myself a new job. And I just wanted to focus, I wanted to focus a little bit more on my new job, just so I could keep that new job, as well as make an impression, and make sure that now I work with my team. So where are we now? We are now at a point where I'm deciding to do something a little different with my videos. So I'm not gonna say much because I don't want to promise anything and give you guys like false hope or anything like that. But the point is, I made some investments. So I could try out making other videos and new videos. And there's gonna be more of me in these videos. Ergo, more of this. I already said that in my last video, my reaction video, but. All in all, I made some investments. I got myself a green screen. I got myself a new fight stick, a Razer Pandora fight stick. I'm gonna put an 8-way gate in there. But yeah, and I also bought myself some workout equipment. Seeing that I put on weight, as you guys could tell, like I mentioned, I was running today. I want to improve myself physically. When you get to a certain age, your body starts to so so yesterday and today I went out for a run, and that's one thing I'm going to try to do every day is that to try to go for a run, try to go 3 laps around the soccer field near my apartment. So that's the one thing. I may do workout vlogs, like just me running and talking about shit. Most likely FGC shit, I don't know. Like I said, it's not set in stone. Nothing's set in stone right now, but one thing is that the videos are going to be changing up. One of the reasons why the videos are going to be changing up is not because I'm losing interest in, like, replays. Like, just, like, putting up compilations, is the fact that right now a lot of replay channels are doing compilations, and that's where the money's at. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, and I know it sounds like me like fucking stroking my own dick right now, but I believe that I'm somewhat responsible for that. Like people know what Daily Dose of Hype is. You type down Daily Dose of Hype. You type down Daily Dose of Hype on Twitter. And on Twitter you could find me on Daily Dose of Hype. But if you type it on YouTube or you mention something in Reddit, Street Fighter Reddit, not just plain Reddit, but just Street Fighter Reddit, you'll find my stuff. So yeah, I'm somewhat responsible for that trend. But here's the thing, like, what is Daily Dose of Hype without Street Fighter 5? Of course, I'm moving to Guilty Gear, but that's a whole different story. But we don't know when Street Fighter 6 is going to come out, and there will be a time where people lose interest in Street Fighter 5. So I'm thinking about future investments. What can I bring to the table, and what can I offer you guys? I have some ideas. I already got some of them, like some of the projects kind of set up. You guys may be seeing that probably soon or maybe late-ish, I don't know. But the point being is that I'm excited to try out these new ideas, and I know that this is basically going to be a deficit on view count, but it's definitely going to be an investment. And the thing is that as long as I enjoy making what I make, I will keep. It makes me happy. I'm gonna keep making it, even if the view count sucks dick. Like, this is the thing. Daily Dose of Hype right now is a fucking shadow of its former self. Let's get this absolutely clear. Daily Dose of Hype is not what it used to be. The view count is tiny as fuck. But the one thing is that I'm not going to stop making Daily Dose of Hype because of the view count. I'm going to keep making Daily Dose of Hype because I like making motherfucking Daily Dose of Hype. Daily Dose of Hype ends when I say it ends, and just because I want to try something new. I'm not going to stop making Daily Dose of Hype just because of views, subs, popularities. I'm going to keep making that shit until Street Fighter V, starts being quiet. I'm still going to grind. I'm still going to grind. And if there's still going to be people interested in Daily Dose 5, I'll still making it. But just want to let you guys know that Season 4 is going to be the final season. I don't know how many volumes I'm going to make, but I may be 16, it may be 18, it may be 20, but it all depends how things work out and how soon Street Fighter 6 is going to drop. So, there's that. But all in all, I'm actually really looking forward into getting back into video editing. So I kind of made myself a system where when I leave from work, I'm gonna work at least 3 hours on my PC just to get some footage, just to organize things and all that stuff. I'm kind of in some way kind of rebuilding what's called my YouTube channel as well as my Twitch. I'm going back to streaming, just letting you guys know. I'm gonna be posting that. I'm gonna be posting my new streaming schedule pretty soon. So stay tuned to that. But one thing is that I'm trying to rebuild my image. I'm trying to rebuild both my YouTube, my Twitch, Twitter, as well as myself. I want to improve on myself, and it's just right now, like I said, the pandemic really brought a damper on all of us, including myself. And I feel this is the time, seeing that I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place, both mentally as well as working in a good place as well. I'm getting a lot of good vibes from people, from my coworkers, from my roommate, as well as some of you guys. Not long ago, it was around a week ago, I decided to go for a stream and play some Akira on Twitch, and some of the older fans, when I used to stream on YouTube, came to Twitch, and we had ourselves a lovely battle lounge. Like some of the old heads, some of the old people who used to watch me on YouTube, and that actually hit me right here, honestly. So the plan is making a better me, as well as making better videos. And hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'm going to let you guys go. I'll keep you updated what I've been working on. Daily Dose of Hype, Season 4, premieres. I don't know. But this is the thing. One thing I can tell you is that Daily Dose of Hype, Season 4, will premiere not with 1, but with 2 volumes on the same week. That I can promise you. So until then, stay strong, stay groovy, and stay safe. This is NR signing out. I'll catch you on the flip side.